wasn't your first single, but this was your breakout. I don't know what's going on with the lights now. Are we good?
I'm starting to feel like you turning into a discotheque. What's going on, B? Should we start voguing? Come along, Vogue! Let your body move to the rhythm.
Mr. LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Your official title.
I love it.
Obviously, I'm...
Emphasis on the Mr.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. When are we going to get the sir?
I mean, you know, hey, put a word in for me. I'm ready.
I'm going to message Charles.
Respectfully.
United, yeah, and
respectfully.
I think you deserve it. You've got... Add it to all your accolades. Like,
I appreciate that.
So today, I'm really happy to chat with you and go through memory lane. So we're going to show you some clips and hopefully you get, you know, just a tingle of nostalgia as you're watching them.
Love a tingle of nostalgia.
Right, you ready for the first
I'm ready.
one?
And when I was 11, my grandfather bought me a whole lot of equipment, a whole lot of musical equipment, about $2,000 worth. So what I did was, you know, I evolved slowly. It was like a process, evolution, you know what I'm saying? I started off as a young rapper, you know, not doing anything, went, wrote lyrics, wrote a lot of lyrics. Then I started sending tapes into every record company. I went to a record store.
Yo, yeah, I mean, that's...
What are you now? Like,
yeah, well, that's what I'm asking him, you know what I'm saying? I started off as a young rapper, what are you now, you know?
From what I read, that is maybe your first interview.
It was.
So what were the thoughts going through Baby LL at that point?
I made it, you know what I'm saying? People are interested in what I have to say, and I think that's cool because I'm doing what I love. I think that's crazy. That's unbelievable, man. Just little kid, hungry, you know what I'm saying? And I said he, but I was right, you know, it evolved, you know what I'm saying? You start here and you just keep evolving.
Could you have imagined what you're doing today back then?
Well, you know, there's a saying that, you know, and I said this earlier to someone, it's like, if you did then what you're doing now, would you be here now? So here's the thing about a young thought. It's like a seed. So when the seed is placed right, you get the whole tree. The acorn brings the oak, right? It's not really a young thought. It might be early in its development, but it was right on target, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about timing.
All about the time.
You were just manifesting from early.
There's no question about it.
Like
heavy manifesting. Heavy on the manifestation.
That wasn't your first single, but that was what people are calling your breakout. And when you got your breakout moment with that music video, what was the first thought in your mind?
Well, my first thought was like, I should have had tighter underwear on. I mean, that was the first thought. It's like, because the sweats, I'm just like, it's a lot of things, you know, wiggling.
You live and learn. Like,
you do live and learn, you know, LL, you live and learn. So there's that. But that being said, I think, man, I was just so happy to have a video and, you know, especially since I overslept and didn't get a video on my first album. So I was super excited to have that video. You know
and then with this breakout, obviously you're getting way more attention, people are knowing your name, all that kind of stuff. How did you deal with that newfound attention? Obviously, it might be quite daunting.
Oh, nah.
Oh,
no, it
you
wasn't
were ready.
daunting. Oh, yeah, nah. This was...
You were ready.
Like, oh, man, this
Born
is like...
ready.
Oh, yeah. This is like, you know... This is like standing up on the winner's podium at the Olympics. I'm ready, baby. Oh, no. It wasn't daunting at all.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go to the prom anyway. I'm out. I loved it. So what you saying? I get my swerve on, bring it live, make it last forever. Damn, the kitty cat's tired.
Daddy, slow down your flow. Put it on me like a G, baby, nice and slow.
That's hilarious.
That is my mum's favorite song.
You was raised well.
Yeah.
You was raised well.
Very well. So ladies love Cool James. People have put you as you are a bit of a sex symbol, and you really lent into that. When you look back at songs like this, what are the memories that you get from this about that time?
Super fun. Just doing it well. It's my favorite song.
Really?
Love it. Love it. It's perfect, like, you know, the energy, the beat. It aged well. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
It still sounds right. If you're a really little kid, it's just fun.
Yeah.
And then as you mature, you say, oh, that's what he was talking about. So it has that thing. It's subtle enough. I'm feeling it. Yeah, that was it. You know, tell Mom I said hi. You know what I mean?
I will tell Isabel, like...
Tell Isabel, what up? What up, Isabel?
Like, she really lived that song down. But
I love
after this, your music videos and some of your stunts have, I want to call them a little bit peculiar, a little bit weird moments in them that maybe people wouldn't have seen before. So I'm going to show you one of them.
Yeah. Oh, you mean pouring the chocolate on a leg?
Pouring the chocolate on the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean,
is that?
how could that not be fun?
That's a normal thing?
I mean,
you meet a girl, you pour some syrup on the leg.
I keep it simple, so I'm not gonna kiss and tell and get into all. But what I would say to you is, look like fun to me.
So,
I will tell you that.
it looks like fun for sure. It looks a bit sticky.
Well,
a little bit sticky.
that's they have showers available in the world. There are showers on the globe. You can get right afterwards.
It looks good. It looks fun.
That's what I'm saying.
So with things like that, are those your ideas, or they put forward to you?
Ain't nobody else coming up with that.
And
that's all me.
I knew that.
Yo, that's all me.
That's the best thing about coming to Queens. Is coming to
I'm
the
so
South and what have
crazy.
you, is just the fact that I get to just see what's real. How real people
You're getting a
feel.
haircut.
I know, because girls, people will always be like, yo, why you never take your hat off? Why you never take your hat off? So I decided to do an interview at the barbershop with a baseball hat on, get my beard trimmed up. I'm just crazy like that, B.
I love that you're having fun, because a lot of people take themselves too seriously, and you're having a serious interview, but just
Yeah, but here's the thing. Let me show you something about the world. The world was so different back then.
Okay.
People didn't notice it. They just accepted it
Yeah.
and just didn't even know. Now with social media, people can see the funniness in it and see the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can feel the trolling in it.
Yeah.
But back then,
they didn't get it, and they weren't even catching on.
it wasn't even
you
catching.
were laughing at everybody.
I'm in barbershops getting haircuts with a hat on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but imagine if I had social media in that moment.
It's true. Then they picked it up straight away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jeans on.
So jeans on,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in the water with my jeans on
Yeah.
and all that.
hat on,
jeans, all
on.
that.
It wasn't uncomfortable at all.
Not at all.
You're deep into water.
Deep in the water. Deep. I could do that. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Jeans heavy afterwards. Ugh.
We've touched on the music.
Yeah.
We've touched on the stunts. You're also a known personality, so I'm going to show you another kind of stunt-ish personality.
Okay.
Any other line but the Gap is childish. Everybody working is your personal stylist. You're falling. Once you hear the Gap calling, you can't resist the shopping. Big ballin', not stopping, yes, yawling. Jeans popping in every mall in town and city. GAP, gritty, ready to go for us, by us, on the low. G, that's for getting the A for always. P, that's for power and the people that praise. Backwards, P for popular, A for attitude. G, get it going, Daddy Gap is on the move. How easy is this?
That was just a moment when I wanted to really support FUBU.
Yeah.
And Gap, such a huge company, I also wanted to do right by them as a partner. First of all, I wore the FUBU hat in the Gap commercial. They asked me, I'm not sure if we can clear. I said, no, I own it. So I'll clear it. And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
And so that was that hurdle. Then it was like, then the bars, I didn't even say nothing. I just, you know what I mean?
Just looking.
Just a little help. It ain't gonna hurt nobody because everybody wins.
I think this also speaks to your confidence, because I don't think a lot of people would go into another commercial wearing what would honestly be a rival brand.
And do a commercial for the rival brand within the commercial.
And it's like everybody eats. Well, you're
Trojan
saying
horse,
everybody
baby. Mythology. You gotta read up, baby.
But then again, in what you're saying, I wonder if people immediately notice.
I think that the people that were part of the community and the culture recognized it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a
They
dog
wouldn't.
whistle. I got him. I heard him. I cut him with that
I
one.
love
But it was
it.
good though. It was good because they still did very well.
Yeah.
You know, it was still great for the Gap. This is a little upsell, a little FUBU with
Yeah.
the Gap. It's a little upsell. You know how they teach you at Mickey D's? Little. Would you
Yeah.
like a shake with that? Would you like some pie with that?
Yeah.
Would you like a little FUBU with your Gap? Yeah, that's all.
Marion, still working out that sexual tension?
I can't believe he said
I
that.
haven't built up a lifelong tolerance like you.
That girl's got you so hot I could microwave popcorn out your hat.
There's no sexual tension between me and Amber.
Hell, you also left this in.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just didn't expect to see you so undressed.
Oh, I always like to, lift a little skirt. Weights in the morning.
That's pretty funny.
I think you're a phenomenal actor.
Thank
In
you.
the House, I love that show. And
Thank you.
honestly, I'm like, maybe bring it back, do it
I love that.
again. Like, it was a great time. But you really touched on a lot. You had In the House, and then you were recurring guests on a lot of comedy shows, and then you were on NCIS for 14 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk to me about the difference between you acting and then your personality as a musician?
TV and film requires a different level of discipline. When you make a move, you're affecting, a couple of hundred crew members. So if you come in late, with an apple pie in your mouth and a coffee 2 hours late, you're ruining people's lives on Friday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be disciplined and focused, whereas with music, to a certain extent, you can write your own ticket, but I've learned that discipline is probably the best way to approach it all.
When you started acting, did you find it difficult to get into that discipline, or were you just on it?
Nah, it was a little rough.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it was a little rough. When I first started in the house, man, I was like, yo, I'm supposed to be there at 9, I'm waking up at 11. What the problem? Why you keep calling me? Yo, I was foul. Like rapper, nasty.
Okay.
Yo, just nasty. Showing up, music blasting late in my dressing room, 20 minutes too long. Waiting an hour, I was nasty, but I grew to understand.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Just get your show canceled a little prematurely. That'll kind of get you kind of like,
shake you up a little bit, yeah. Shake it up a bit, yeah.
Focus. But I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying?
Again, everything's a learning, isn't it?
No question about it. You either winning or you learning.
Exactly.
You ate my bird. I'd like to do a sequel. Yeah, I love that. I love that vibe.
You know what? I would love a sequel.
That would be fun, right?
That would be really fun, and it's one of those. I think we need it right now. Why
Can you
not?
imagine me sitting there, I'm cutting onions and stars, I'm like, can't believe I'm still cutting these damn onions. Deep Blue Sea was a lot of fun. I'll tell you something though, I had a bird, they had to switch out the bird though, the parrot, because the first parrot I had an earring in my ear, the little animal wouldn't stop biting my earlobe, man. He was tearing my earlobe up, the whole shoot.
Beefing with the parrot the whole time.
Yeah, like the parrot was over here, and there'd be action, and I'm walking, they'd be, I was like, yo, this parrot, man, y'all gotta control this thing. They had to swap him out, man. He was into my earring, spun around with a bloody ear and all that for the parrot, man. Supposed to be running from sharks. Yo, he killed it. Yo, he killed it. Little man killed it, didn't he?
Even with your hosting, you're so energetic. You bring it every single time. You love it.
You do.
With the lip sync battle especially, what was your favorite one?
Tom Holland, I think he played Spider-Man. Yo, his episode when he did the
With the
Rihanna
Rihanna.
song. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was dope. That was dope.
Is there anything that you watch now where you're like, I can host that?
I haven't thought about that. That's a good. You got a lot of ideas, man. You might have some muse energy going on. You got.
I think we're bringing it out of each other.
Yeah, this is good. This is good ideas.
I feel like with your energy, you could do like David Attenborough-esque, like animals.
Traveling, yeah, I
like,
would love that.
Like honestly.
Yo, I would love that.
I think that'd be so good.
Traveling the world.
Honestly, traveling the world. You're deep in the jungle. You're discovering all these new animals.
This is a piranha on cannabis. Yeah, the piranha. Yo, yeah.
Piranha on cannabis.
Yo, piranhas taking cannabis and all. Nah, it would be crazy. Making it to the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's like
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You've got your Hollywood star, your BET honors. You've got a doctorate. You were made a chief in Ivory Coast, I think. How does it feel?
That's pretty funny when you
because
like hearing all that lined up is hilarious.
How does it feel to know that the world looks at you and appreciates what you've done?
You know what? I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I think about what's next. Like I was telling somebody, I don't think about what I've done or what I've accomplished. I don't think about the castle. I think about the blueprints for the next castle. As great as that all sounds, and it's wonderful, and I receive it. I understand it. I get it. It is successful. It's dope. To only think about that would be really a boring life because you'd be living your life in the rearview mirror, and there's no way to drive towards your goal living in the rearview mirror. So as much as I appreciate the accolades, it's dope. I don't think about that.
It also helps you not get an insane ego for no reason.
No, because the ego thing is a little corny. The goal is to achieve your dreams. What I tell people all the time is Todd made LL. LL didn't make Todd. And as much as you may appreciate LL, Todd made him. Yeah, that was dope.
I love that you will just never be stopping anytime soon.
Not on purpose.
Like, not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
As long as you can go,
That's right.
you will be going.
That's
So
right.
Talk to me about this album.
I mean, that right there is just kind of everything I love to do. I heard the beat. I knew M is a great rapper. I said, yo, this would be the perfect song for me and M. And here it is. And it was sincere from the heart. I wasn't trying to do what people are doing now. I wasn't trying to do what I did before. I was playing with stuff creatively, but and it just turned into a special joint.
Yeah, like you said, you're not copying anyone now, and you're not trying to do this thing where you're forcing what was once great back then into the now. But I think it just speaks to like you being just authentically yourself.
You know what it is? It's like you can't live your life like, you know, like you're trying to get like a high school ring, or if you rubbing soap around your ring, like trying to like, you know, you gotta let some things go. Sometimes you just don't put that joint back on. You know, and move, get another ring. Get it sized differently. And so that's what I'm doing. And like, I wanna make music and I wanna show people what's possible, have fun doing it, and just keep contributing to the world.
I love that. So then, thinking back to the first clip we watched, the Baby Ella, what would he be thinking now that he got to the end?
His mind would be absolutely blown. He was impressed being able to order a limo for himself. You know what I mean? I ordered a limo! Like, you're like, so... His mind would be blown. He'd be like, yo, this is the craziest thing ever. I can't believe it, man. I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. The cars, the restaurants, the food, like, he'd go crazy. He'll lose his mind.
Thank you for chatting to me. This was nice to go down memory lane a bit, and I can't wait for the nature documentary.
It's coming.
It's coming.
LL Attenborough. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. I appreciate you. Pleasure. Pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Pleasure. No doubt.
That was great.
Pleasure. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.